feel the rhythm, it's where joy's found. Ooh, with every cheer we come alive. Come on in, let's thrive and jive. In this moment we find our groove. On the swivel at the sports bar, cheering loud, feeling like a star, Good times, laughter, and every score. On the swivel, come back for more, Swing on by, don't miss the fun. At the sports bar, the best begun. Ooh, come back for more. 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 Come back for more.
Oh man, what's going on, man? What's happening? What's going on, man? What's going on? What's going on?
What's happening, bud?
Man, all right, I hear you. So you needed a reminder, huh? Yeah. Well, welcome, man. You're on the swivel at the sports bar, so you can hear me pretty good. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
Hey, Rich.
Yeah, I can't hear you, man. You can't hear me? Oh, man. Anyway, hey, listen, everybody out there. You're on the swivel at the sports bar. And we're going to have a nice little show for you. Got a few things going on. You know, so let me say, you got something in the background going, brother. So I can't, yeah. You got to put you on mute for because you got something going on back there. So anyway, hey, listen, how's everybody doing? You're at the 20th episode. You know, fair use for a lot of stuff coming up. Hit the like button, share this when you see it, subscribe to the channel, join the chat. Let's have a good time. Let's talk about it. You know what's going on in sports. The NBA playoffs are full swing. NHL, if you're an NHL guy, that's in full swing as well. Baseball starting, all that kind of good stuff. So, you know, just enjoy sports, man. So, listen, nobody here professional. You know, we ain't Stephen A. Smith and all the rest of those guys. We're just the sports fans next door. So that's all that's happening. I'm going to use other content for this show, like I always do. So it's fair use for whatever that is. So far, the folks from YouTube haven't gotten on my case, so I'm staying within the bounds, I guess. Some critical links I'll put in the description. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I forget, but that's okay. If it's something really important that I use a lot of, I'll put it in the description box. So you guys can go check that out later. Charles, can you hear me? All right. So I don't know, something going on with his setup. So we're going to start with football, as we all do. It's the off season, but there's things going on. If you're not under the rock, Stephon Diggs, not Tariq. No, that's another thing. That's for later on. But Tariq Hill, he says he retires. Now, I don't know if that's going to be true, but the brother gets into the brother's football career is tainted by his character. You know, he's always into something. So I want to just show this, his retirement.
Reports say Tyreek Hill is stepping away from the game after the 2026 NFL draft ended with 0 offers. Since Miami cut him to save $23 million, the Cheetah hasn't recovered his footing. After that brutal ACL and knee injury, teams clearly weren't willing to bet on a 32-year-old with a $5 million price tag. But here's where it gets interesting in his final words. Hill calls out a rival AFC coach, hinting this might not just be about injuries or money. September 29th, 2025, Monday Night Football, Dolphins versus Jets. Hill suffered a gruesome season-ending injury on national television during the Dolphins' 27-21 victory over the New York Jets and was taken to a local hospital. That is not the way anyone expected Tyreek Hill's 2025 season to go. During Week 4, Hill caught a 10-yard pass from Tua Tagovailoa, but was tackled out of bounds, causing his left leg to twist severely. The
Yeah,
injury
well, listen, that was not a cheap shot. It was a mistake. But listen, besides all that, we don't have to go that far. Listen, Tariq has some skills left. I don't think it's his injuries. The $5 million may be a lot, but for his talent that he probably still has, is the baggage the man brings. The issues with the low vibrational women he chases, getting in trouble all the time. People, I just think, coaches and GMs, they're fed up with that bullshit, man. Just play the game, keep your nose clean, and do regular shit, man. We don't want to see you in the headlines. I think that's the deal. That's the real problem with this guy, right? So even with he found this ambiguous looking woman. He married. Well, I don't even know if they're married. I guess he married her. Now she wants to take him to the cleaners. She wants to keep his kid. All that kind of stuff. I mean, he's just an idiot, right? So that's not even enough. So he has this honey that we're going to show right here.
Former Dolphins wide receiver and NFL superstar Tyreek Hill, he's in a Broward County courtroom today as a civil case is underway against him. He's accused of hurting Sophia Hall, a social media influencer, in 2023 when she visited his Southwest Ranches home. She says that she broke her leg after he shoved and assaulted her during a football lesson. She says that she needed surgery.
So listen. Who has a chick over to your house trying to teach her football? Now, she might have got hurt in the process of whatever they're doing, and she embellished this charge with this horse shit that he, kind of broke his leg. But any way to get money grab out of somebody, this is the way to do it. Why do you have this woman over your place trying to play football with her? This shit doesn't even make sense. If you want a honey, get them to sign an NDA, keep it clean, do what you got to do, and just get them out of there. But here it is, another problem. So I heard about this case. I didn't know it just got to. I think it just got to the courts, but I heard about this a couple of years ago. I mean, shit just follows him around. If I'm a GM, I don't want to bring that to my team. I just don't want to bring that kind of shit to my team. That's just bad energy, right? So, I think somebody's going to pick him up. I can't see him being out of the league for good. I mean, he still has a lot of skill left. But, if they didn't want to pay him $5 million, he's going to have to, he's going to get a few million. But if he wants to be back in the NFL, he's going to have to, eat some sour grapes for a second. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. Hey, Charles, you there? You back?
Yeah. How old is he?
He's 31.
Well, he's got a good 4 years left.
Yeah, he's got some. Well, he was hurt, so he got some time left. But what do you think about the baggage? I think the baggage is what's holding him back.
Yeah, apparently he doesn't have any teammates that can kind of control him. Like that's an influence.
Yeah, I mean, but he's a grown man, right? He's supposed to be the veteran, right? At 30-something, you're the veteran.
Yeah.
Right? So if you're still doing stupid shit, having chicks over, you trying to bang and you playing fake football games and in the guise of, trying to get them there. And so you can't keep yourself open. He's in had a whole bunch of traffic stops. I've seen him get arrested by the cops because he's speeding in a local area. Just dumb shit like a juvenile would do.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate, but that's that's his life.
He's definitely young enough to have like I said, a good 4 or 5 years left. I don't know how severe was the injury.
It was
but
bad enough, but
they can fully come back.
Yeah, he might not have
come back 100% the way he was. I don't know. Maybe not.
Well, you don't have to be 100%, but he was so fast. He was elusive and he was fast. And if he could get I think he rehabbed. Just like a lot. His knee injuries aren't like they used to be 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Guys keep coming back all the time. So, he's just an idiot.
I think his life off the court is causing him not to focus on football. So if he keeps getting into those issues and personal drama, then I don't think any team's gonna want to sign him. I don't think he's gonna
Well,
back
yeah,
in the league. So
that's
we'll
what I'm
see.
telling you. Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, if he's fully recovered, he might not get 5 million a year, but somebody's going to want him on the roster.
Yeah, but 5 million today in the NFL is nothing, man. For those, I mean, much
Well,
money those guys are making. $5 million for a wide receiver is nothing these days.
yeah, but not but again, after they pay the big money to everybody else, if they're going to pay, it starts to get small like that for certain players, and you got to be worth even the 5 million. Remember, they got hard salary caps.
Yeah, that's right.
So I mean, that's a point. That's how far he's fallen that they don't even want to spend five
Yeah.
million on him.
He should have stayed in the Chiefs. That was a mistake. He left when he left the Chiefs. I thought that wasn't a good move.
Well, he left the Chiefs because he wanted a bigger contract they weren't going to give him.
Yeah,
And in football, you got to go for the money. So, but after he went to the Chiefs, he went to the Dolphins, right? And
yeah.
when he went down to Florida, right, there's not as much shit to do in Kansas City as it is to do in Florida.
Mm.
As soon as he got to Florida, he turned into a complete fool. He went like full retard.
Yeah, I'm saying his career was in the same since then.
Right.
I mean, he just went downhill from that point.
Yeah, the women, the nightlife, the cars. Then he found this ambiguous looking woman to marry. And after 2 years, he popped a baby on her. Now she's taking him to the cleaners, and that's
What?
not fair.
Why the hell do you get married at this stage of your life, man? I don't get some of those guys, man. Ain't no time for them to I mean, his life is football. I mean, once you get into the wife thing, man, this is a whole different ball game.
Especially if you don't even want to play husband. He's still
Exactly.
fooling
That's what
around.
I'm saying. It's like
Yes. He ain't,
that wasn't a smart move on his part, in my opinion.
no prenup, no nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
Well,
an idiot.
he got he
Anyway,
got fooled.
NBA, man. I don't know. You've been watching the games?
Yeah, so I think like I text you, Lakers about to get swept.
Well, first of all, okay,
Swept.
let's slow down for a second, okay? As you know what, I don't disagree with you, but it's just game one. They were in OKC, right? So let's just say OKC goes out of OKC 2-0. We won't know if the Lakers get swept until they lose that first game. They'd have to lose the third game at home.
Yeah.
So if the Lakers win that game at home, it's still a series.
Yeah. To tell the truth, I never thought that I would be betting against LeBron James to get swept.
Well,
It's
he's
amazing.
not.
It's amazing how things change.
Yeah, but he's 95-year-old LeBron.
I know that's what I'm saying, but
But
SGA is a bad MF, man.
Luke is going to be back, I believe.
I don't think so.
I think he'll be back for game 3.
Oh yeah, they said he
Yeah.
wasn't going to be available for the second series.
The whole
series.
series. You heard something I didn't hear.
Yeah, I heard that at the beginning.
Let me tell you, then it's over.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're about to get swept.
Yeah, it's over. I mean, I know Reeves is back.
Yeah, but he ain't no
Oh, yeah,
superstar.
I know he's no man, but Reeves is a bad boy. But
He is, but he's not like superstar, like level type.
he doesn't. He's not going to level. I mean, Luca levels the playing field a little bit more, of course.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think about there's only one series that's upside down. The Spurs lost to the Timberwolves.
Yeah, but they'll win it in 7.
So okay, so that doesn't sound like a lot of confidence. I mean, how come they can't win it in 6?
Well, I think Minnesota's going to win that game at home. Minnesota's not going to get swept all of the games at home.
Well, that's 6, right? If they win,
Yeah, but I think eventually I think it's going to go 7. If it goes 6, and then the Wolves probably going to win it in 6. If it goes in 7, then I pick the Spurs.
Oh man, well,
Yeah.
okay, so you think the Wolves are that good then?
Well, like I say, if it goes 6, yeah, the Wolves can, if they hold home court, you know what I'm saying? If they hold home court, they'll win it in 6. But if they lose home court, they go 7, they lose in game 7.
All right. Well, that's plausible.
Yeah.
Detroit, I think Detroit's going to sweep the Magic or win 5-1.
4-1, you mean? Yeah.
4-1. I'm sorry, 4-1.
Yeah.
Winning in 5. I mean.
Yeah. I think so too.
But the Knicks, man, are on. After the Knicks blew out Atlanta, the Knicks are on a tear.
Well, I think they're the first team in NBA playoff history to win 3 straight games of 25 plus points.
Woo. I mean, they're on the table. Let me tell you this. Guess what? Guess what? Embiid's out for tonight.
Oh yeah, no, next going up 2-0.
Yeah, man. Embiid's out. No, but here's the only thing. Here's the thing about sports. The thing about sports is crazy. I don't know why it happens this way. The Sixers are going to play a pretty good game without Embiid because they all have to pony up. And the Knicks have to make sure they don't take the Philly for granted because Embiid's not there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not, but see, the way they're playing, it might be a 50-point game.
Yeah.
It might be. I mean, let's
But at
see.
the end of the day, a win is a double is a double. It don't matter how many points. So
Well, with the
know what
Knicks,
I'm
we don't want nobody to be close because the Knicks know how to lose.
saying?
The Knicks know how to lose games, man. All right, WNBA starts on the 8th for whatever that's worth. You know, whatever
I'm
that's
not.
worth.
I'm not following that. So
You get your Caitlin Clark on.
I heard Aja Wilson got $5 million contract. Good for
Yeah.
her.
Well, yeah, she got the biggest contract. You know, I forgot how many players they have million. There's like maybe 4 or 5 WNBA players who got $1 million contract. You know,
I think it's well deserved.
Yeah, well, we don't have to go down that line, but you're right, man. I think Asia Wilson for sure should be the highest paid player in the league.
Yeah, well deserved. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, well deserved. I can't argue with that, man. She's a bad chick. Anyway, and she's a chick, to believe it or not. You know.
So now, if her and Bam go out to eat, she can pick up the check now.
Yeah, exactly. If I was bad, that's exactly what I would say. Shit, you could foot one of these bills, baby.
Yeah, exactly, man. 5
You know,
million.
I don't want to hear this shit, man. Get your wallet. You know, she's like at least 6'4", man, right?
She can afford it. Yeah, she tall.
She's tall, man. You know what, man? If they really get together, man, their kids are gonna be gigantic, man.
Oh yeah, they think they have a 6'10",
Yeah,
6'10", and plus baby, because he's about 6'10", right?
Yeah, he's maybe a little shorter. Maybe I would give him a good 6'8", man. You know.
Nah, he's taller than 6'8".
I think they cheat on
In
those
center.
sheets.
Yeah.
They cheat on those sheets, man. I mean,
I know.
he's more spry than he is tall. You know, but he might. Yeah, but you might be right, man. Let's split the difference. He's up there. But here's the deal. Here's the deal, though. One of the things that well, I forgot what I was going to say, but you know, about tall women like her, you know, it's not easy for them to find mates. It's not.
Yeah.
You know, so she ain't going nowhere.
I just checked. He's 6'9".
Okay. Yeah, I said let's split the difference. There you go.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So anyway, this is baseball. It's much too early to get invested. I couldn't get invested in baseball this early, except that the Mets have one of the highest payrolls, if not the highest payroll, and then dead last.
Yeah, I mean, what's interesting to me is what happened to Shohei, man.
What happened to him?
Yeah, he's not. I mean, when I look at the stats, he's not even in the stats. You know, winning as a pitcher, I don't see him winning any games.
Now, early on,
home runs. He's not hitting any home runs either.
Well, early on, he might be hurt. He might be hurt.
I think so, man. I had high expectation for him this season.
Well, in the beginning of the season, he had a few good games, and that's the last I heard. But I'm not really tracking. You know, if you haven't really heard from him, win on a pitcher's mound or hitting the ball, he's probably not playing.
Oh,
he's probably not playing
because even with the home runs, Judge got 14. I don't even think he has 5.
Judge, like I said, he's probably not playing. He's probably hurt.
He must be injured.
Yeah, I think I got to check that out, but he's probably hurt.
I think so.
So let me put it. Judge has 14 home runs already.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but you know what?
He leads the league.
What does it really mean because the Yankees eat shit in the playoffs?
Well, I mean, for personal stats, for him it's good,
Well,
You know,
but you know
it's,
it's not
it's,
going
it's
to
his
be.
resume.
Well, his resume is already set. He's like put another line item on his resume. You know, at
Yeah,
this point, you want to win a ring for validation, right?
yeah, but
Yeah.
you
So
know,
does he have any rings?
one guy can do it by himself. You know,
All I'm
that's the
just
bottom
trying to
line.
say is the Yankees perennially get into the playoffs lately. Remember the Yankees? We used to be used to the Yankees winning a championship. They still have the most 26, 27.
I think so. Yeah, that was the day with they were Jeter, right? Derek Jeter, I think his first couple of years in the league, he got a couple of rings, and then he had a long drought, and then I think he won one or two more after that. But the first, like I said, when he first came into the league,
Yeah,
man, he
man.
won two straight.
Derek was Derek was a bad boy, man.
Well, he was lucky, man. He got in the Yankees at the right time.
Man, he was a bad boy. But remember now, we can't shortchange the fact that he had a couple of those years with Alex Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, so hockey's in full swing. Playoffs. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. Again, I haven't seen one hockey game this year. Maybe a piece of a hockey game I've seen. But again, I used to be a big hockey guy, man. Back in the day of Gretzky and those guys, or when the Rangers got Gretzky's second-hand man. I forgot his name. He's a big guy. Uh,
Are you there?
yeah, I'm still here. I had to go on mute,
Oh,
man. I was coughing.
oh,
So listen. All I'm just trying to say is hockey's going on, man. If you want to see hockey and NHL playoffs, go
yeah.
ahead. I mean, the championship games are always exciting. So the Stanley Cup is in full swing. So let's go to
Do,
other.
do you know? Do you know if the rules change over the years? Like if they end up fighting? I know, like way back when I used to watch it. I think if they fought, they used to have to go to the penalty box. So like for 2 minutes, right? Was
It
it two
was
minutes?
it was 2 minutes. Then they had 5 minutes for different kind of infractions. But
Yeah. Is it still the same, or as things change over the years?
well, on regular penalties, I think it's 2 minutes in the box,
Still 2 minutes. Okay.
right?
Yeah, I was just curious.
For the regular play, I mean, for certain penalties, there's 5 minute penalties. I think there's 2 minute penalties.
Wow.
Because the power play can't go forever, right? You get a couple of minutes, man, on the power play.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
so
That's a long time.
here's another guy without a team because this lying chick tried to extort him for money.
What?
And listen, look at say he lost $69 million because he lost a contract.
What's his name?
This is Stephon Diggs.
Oh yeah, I heard of
Yeah.
him.
Lustful. I got a something special for him, right? So we're gonna spend a couple seconds here. I'm gonna hit that thing. This lady here, was his cook, and she came up with this harebrained scheme that he assaulted her, and she tried to extort him for $5 million. And the DA on the flimsy, just her word against his, no evidence anywhere. They put him on trial. And this is just like yesterday, the day before, he got not guilty. It was a big trial. So I'm going to play this. So, but he's an idiot.
New England Patriots wide receiver Stephon Diggs is in trouble with the law tonight.
Diggs is now facing charges of felony strangulation or suffocation and misdemeanor assault and battery.
Well, so before we go into the
But isn't his girlfriend Simone Biles? Is that guy girlfriend Simone Biles?
Oh, there's a guy who plugged up Cardi B.
Oh, okay.
And he's the one with 18. He's got like 5 baby mamas. 2 or 3 of his kids were born the same year. Cardi B left Offset and has a baby by him. This is Stephon Diggs.
Oh, okay.
And he's like a womanizer, but he's an idiot womanizer. No, so he bangs out this chick who's his chef. He was banging her out. But there was no future. He didn't get her pregnant. She couldn't cash in on a bag, right? So she comes up with this harebrained scheme that he assaulted her with no evidence, no police report, no nothing. The DA puts him on trial, and so So here goes some of the trial.
Moments later.
Please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes. On February 13th, you issued a public statement, didn't you?
Yes.
And in that public statement, you said, I have never sought money to settle this matter, right?
I haven't.
A few moments later.
Ms. Adams, 3 weeks ago, your lawyer demanded $5.5 million from Stefan Diggs, correct?
That is client lawyer privilege. I cannot speak on that.
You believe that your lawyer's communications to Stefan Diggs are covered by your attorney-client privilege, ma'am?
I can't answer that question. I don't know the answer
You know, how come the judge didn't tell her that she has to answer?
to that question.
A few moments later.
Madam Forelady, has your jury agreed upon a verdict?
Yes.
On count 1, strangulation or suffocation, what is your verdict? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
On count 2, the charge of assault and battery, what is your verdict? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Madam Forelady, members of the jury, hearken to your verdict as the court has recorded it. Upon your oath, you say that the defendant is not guilty of the count of strangulation or suffocation and not guilty of the count of assault and battery. So say you, Madam Forelady?
Yes.
Stefan Diggs lost a $69 million contract because this woman lied about being assaulted, and now the jury's come back and said she's a damn liar.
Dang.
Can you imagine? He looked because she accused him and a lie. But Stefan Diggs is an idiot, okay? He's slinging his dick everywhere. He's impregnating women everywhere. He has no discipline whatsoever, okay?
Yeah.
And he's, I mean, of course, you're a single man, but he's like shooting up the club, right? So he's got like 4 baby mamas, 5 baby mamas. And now he don't got no contract. So the money ain't going to stretch the way he thinks. Now that this trial's over, he'll probably find a team, but it ain't going to be for $69 million contract.
Oh, so he doesn't have a team now. He was released.
New England come, yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
She
Well, shouldn't I mean since he's found not guilty, is there a chance that they'll have him back or something?
They no.
No.
Because he had other things. The teams don't normally go and admit that they made a mistake, right? And hire him back. He's done. I mean, they're gonna somebody else is gonna pick him up because he's still a good player, you know. So, but I have something for him that I want him to hear. And this song is just for Stefan Diggs. It's a couple of minutes long. It's just for him.
When my lights dim low and desires ignite, a balance of respect in the heat of the night, knowing when to chase and when to refrain. Men must learn the wisdom in passion's sweet rain. Open up your mind before you open the door to your lust. Find the depth within to comprehend consequences first. It's more than a moment, it's a journey we take. With the heart as a compass, each choice that you make. Building a bridge from the body to mind. Find the strength and the love, not to leave a bitter woman behind. Navigating the paths of attraction we face. Understanding ourselves gives us the true grace. With every heartbeat, hold your ground with pride. In the dance of desire, let discernment be your guide. Seek the spark of the soul, let your spirit soar. In the tide of the flesh, find the strength not to hit it raw. walk with intention, let your mind lead the way before your soul. In the realm of desire, find the discerning effort, test to see you. Mind walk with intention. Let your mind lead the way before soul. In that over desire, I'm instead to just say no.
Rich, you there? Rich, you there? I know what happened.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay, I can hear you now.
Yeah, yeah. This
So
try to get.
that was dedicated to Stephen Diggs, huh?
Yeah, that's Stephen Diggs, man. What a jerk.
Guy's a young blood, man. He's got full of energy. He has to, he's got to release.
Yeah, he's an idiot, but well, I agree with you. I mean, that's
Yeah.
what happens, you know. That's
At least,
exactly what happens.
at least he's not cheating on people, He's just, he's just being single.
Yes.
But you got to wrap it up though.
No, exactly. So he gets himself in
Yeah.
trouble, and so she was bitter, and she came after him, and he dodged the bullet. I mean, we're talking jail time, man. It wasn't just money.
Yeah, that would have been messed up, man.
Can you imagine I'm going to jail for a
I,
lot?
I, I, I think he learned. I think he learned his lesson.
No, he didn't.
No.
No, of course not. He's an idiot. He didn't learn his lesson. He's going to be right back out there. He's a fool. Anyway, Mike Vrabel, you know him. He was
Yeah, he was missing on his wife.
well, first of all, he was cheating with Diana Rossini, right? Who was a pretty accomplished, quote unquote, journalist in the sports world.
Mhm.
And she's married, but she fell in love with this guy. There's a chance that her first kid belongs to him.
Yeah, you were showing the pictures a couple weeks
Yeah.
ago, I think.
Right.
Yeah,
So
well, he looks like him too.
and he looks like he's stepping down I think he's stepping down from the coaching thing. He might come back. It sounds like it's like open-ended.
I think he was fired, but just to make it look image wise. You don't think he was fired?
I think they gave him well, you might be right. I'm not
Yeah.
saying they weren't, but usually, why would they even hide that?
They forced him to resign, so that's the same. I mean, just for him to save face, but
it's not the same thing as being fired.
I know what I'm saying. They forced him to resign. It's the same thing.
Well, effectively, it's the same thing, but
Exactly.
the outcome is the same, but the difference of being asked to resign and being fired is different. It also has a money implication. When they fire you, right? Unless it's for they can't fire him for cause, because I could guarantee you, even though they have like those clauses, those conduct unbecoming clauses.
Yeah.
Adultery is not on there.
Okay.
I could guarantee you that they can't fire somebody because of adultery. Right? I mean, everybody on the goddamn staff would be fired. People are cheating like crazy. So I just think that that's why they asked him to resign, because trying to fire him, he would have a case that doesn't cover that.
Yeah.
So he said, "Let me just do the honorable thing." Rosini, she left her job. Listen, that fucking her husband is still thinking about ways to bring her to take her back.
Oh, and the divorce. I mean, they're still married.
Her husband, yeah. She
Sheesh.
started the affair with Mike Vrabel even before she got married, and that the affair kept going, right? And she named their first son, like I said, after Mike, and there's a good chance that kid belongs to this guy. And so her husband was like a cockhole. Her husband, either he was the biggest idiot in the world, or he loved her so much that he didn't care. But how can a man actually take that kind of disrespect? And every chance she got, she disrespected him.
Yeah.
So he's, you know what, man, men just disappoint you sometimes.
Love is blind.
How could you love a
Love
woman
is
who
blind,
don't love
man.
you? So I got this. This is funny. This thing here that we're talking about. Austin Rivers and Draymond Green are going back and forth. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it because we got a couple minutes. This is a fast show. Stephen A. Smith is crazy.
Subject because I'm very interested in this topic because of how it's going down. Sean, I want you to make sure you have this ready. And I want to make sure it's not just the sound of one on his show and another dude on social media, but I also want to grab where
now, Stephen A. Smith, of course, is trying to set up the scenario. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So it's not going to be long. Then we're going to get into it.
Originated from on the Dan Patrick Show, if at all possible. Because Austin Rivers, not Reeves, Austin Rivers, former.
Now you know who Austin Rivers is, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's a Doc's son, right?
Yeah.
NBA player,
Doc Rivers, yeah.
son of now former Milwaukee Bucks coach Doc Rivers, former 11-year vet in the NBA, made a guest appearance on the Dan Patrick Show. And on Dan Patrick's show, Dan Patrick asked a very poignant question of Austin.
What's going on, Coach?
How you doing, man? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
So, Coach.
What's going on? So we getting into this.
I was in the background. I was in the background, man. You old, RP, man. Why you ain't see me, man? I was back there.
Hey, listen, man, I don't know how long you were back there. But like I switched back to screens. I only have one screen. I got to get another one so I can see.
You got the big money. No, you was.
Yeah, I know you right. I'm being cheap. I need to get one screen.
You was talking about
in terms of.
But anyway, but what have you missed? I mean, you came on.
No, I was. You was talking about Mike Vrabel and all that, man. Yeah, listen, I'm gonna say this real quick. Listen, even with that, right? That's the cheapest franchise in history of football, right?
Of course.
All the allegations, and he's doing now. I compare him to his situation to him and Udoka, right? Y'all both was cheating and fornicating, right?
Right.
He got to step away and get his faculties together, but then he get to come back, and he stepped away, like you said, with the benefits. He still may or may not get another coaching gig. He should be, banned from it because
you think so?
Listen, in those contracts, conduct detrimental to the team.
Here we go again.
Hold up. They hold players to those type of contracts for menial stuff. This man, while in coaching in football, he could possibly have a side baby in real time.
Okay, so what does that have to do with the team?
That's conduct detrimental to the team. That's why he get this. That's why he get to step away instead. Listen, they go fire the black dude. They go. Can't you walk away, Mike? Go ahead. We're gonna give you your Hall of Fame and all that.
We don't have to argue that. I get you. You know what? I'm not saying you're wrong at all, but if that's the case, half the whole organization should probably be let go.
From the New England Patriots, they should be forced to sell because they crooked.
Draymond Green from over a week ago saying he felt like Coach Steve Kerr had held him back. He felt Coach Steve Kerr, the Golden State Warriors, had held him back offensively. Obviously, when he said that, I thought that was utterly ridiculous because I saw many open shots that he had that he never made.
Exactly.
And whereas I have nothing else to say negative about Draymond Green as a basketball player, because I think he's phenomenal and I think he's going to the Hall of Fame.
Why? I think
The
Drew Holiday
shooting
should get him.
is the one thing I've been riding him about for years. Because if he makes shots, me and Kenny Smith were talking on the air, and Kenny Smith and I both agreed. If Draymond Green was a better perimeter shooter, if he came close to resembling anything like he was in Game 7 in 2016, when the Golden State Warriors lost to LeBron James and Cleveland Cavaliers, and the city of Cleveland got its first championship in 52 years. If Draymond Green shot anywhere close to that, the Golden State Warriors have 6 titles, not 2. I'm saying not 4. They got 2 more titles. They got 6 titles. Kenny Smith and I both agreed with that. Dan Patrick asked Austin Rivers about Draymond Green's comments about Steve Kerr holding him back. Listen to what sparked this whole brouhaha. Listen to what Austin Rivers had to say on the Dan Patrick Show.
It's ridiculous. It's utter ridiculous. And you know what's shocking? Because Draymond has such a basketball, he has such a high IQ. That's a big part of his game is how smart of a basketball player he is. So it bewilders me that he even thinks like this, because it's like, Draymond, them taking a chance on you and them playing you and Steve putting you at the forefront of that offense, making you be the point forward and kind of the, letting you allow you to have that voice and the freedom to have your, whether it's a spasms or when he loses it, or to be the emotional leader of that team. Steve let him be who he was. So to hear he was hindered, especially Draymond's never been an offensive score juggernaut. He's left open 80% of the game. No one guards him. And because he's such a high IQ player, he's been able to take that and be a free screener for Steph, Clay. He's been this enforcer. He does all these things defensively to dominate. I don't know what way he was hindered and why they would ever draw up plays for you to score. You were never a scorer. In fact, the teams would have loved it. If you were shooting, it'd be much better than Steph not, or Clay or Kevin not. It's just ludicrous. I don't even know where he got this from. If Draymond was on another team in the NBA, I don't know what his career would have looked like.
He wouldn't be a Hall of Famer.
No.
And that's not a
right
slight
there.
to Draymond, because he is in the Hall of Fame. So it's like,
let me stop it right there, okay?
Well, he's a borderline Hall of Fame.
No, well, hold on. If he was on a different team, we would never be even
talking about Draymond Green
as a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, if he was on anybody else,
This
is just
he got 4 rings. That's why he got 4 rings, right? Yep.
Well,
Austin Rivers.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, all I'm just saying is Draymond Green, for coming out and saying he was being hindered by the coach, knowing that if he was on the Knicks or somebody, he might not even be in the league.
Probably not.
And so and like I said, they keep saying he's a Hall of Famer only because of the accomplishments that the whole team made, not necessarily and his contributions to that.
Only because he got 4 rings.
No,
Yeah,
but they also looking at Austin Reeves was spot on, right? Him doing what he's doing, he's going to expose a lot of bullshit, and it's going to be ugly going down because he's new to YouTube, he's new to this, but he's played in the league. His daddy was a coach, and he light skinned our paint. So salute again to the light skins for the win, because that's all we do is win. But anyway,
I knew you had to slip that shit in there.
He's going to have that. He's going to expose a lot of chaos. He's going to create some problems with some fellas in the league because,
he's got to get those clicks and views.
But with Draymond, this is probably his last year with the.
Well, okay, so fellas, before we go, there's more. There is more. Hold on.
What I'm saying, for him to say that, he's not a bad. Draymond. You can compare him almost to a Dennis Rodman,
right? But what I'm telling you, Coach, I got, because I know you got a time clock too. We got to hear Draymond's retort. Okay.
Oh yeah, I got to hear that. Yeah.
The fact that the guy that helped you get there is the guy you're saying hindered you. I don't understand I don't get it. Dre, and I love Dre. I love his competitive. I love everything about Dre. We got drafted in the same class. He's too smart of a basketball player to genuinely think this.
That was Austin Rivers on Dan Patrick's show.
He was right, though.
Yeah,
I
he
can
was right.
understand hearing that in its entirety, how Draymond may have been put off. Listen to this.
I don't like to get in these back and forths because, quite honestly, guys that you usually get into the back and forths with, they become back and forths because it's like one of them like severely tips something this way and the other is just like kind of so far down that it kind of pulls you back a little bit. And so speaking of Austin Rivers, I saw he said he's bewildered and it's ridiculous of what I said. And I just find it interesting that a guy who was the 10th pick in my draft, I was 35, who's on his second act, still on act 1, he goes, Draymond, never been a scorer. Austin, you and I averaged the same amount of points in high school. And I say high school because that's when you were at your best. And then in college, he was still good. He was very featured at Duke because NBA careers, should he really talk about my NBA career? I'm still with my first team. He was gone from his first team in 2 years. The guy received the biggest bailout in U.S. history prior to President Trump bailing out the airlines when his dad gave him $42 million. And I tip my hat to Doc. I pray that I can give DJ $200 million or give Deuce $250 million. I pray that I can do that one day. I love how people just go take the 15 seconds that they want to take and make it a headline. But I really enjoy watching Austin Rivers be bewildered.
Fellas,
you got to bear it out.
That's
Whether you agree or disagree with Draymond Green, respectfully to Austin Rivers, Draymond was perfectly within his right to clap back at Austin Rivers. I don't know what clip I heard of Austin Rivers on Dan Patrick's show, but I never heard.
What's you saying, Coach?
Stephen A. sounds silly. He do that shit every day, all day.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to get there's one more clap back.
Before I got a Cliff Notes version. Right? Diatribe is more appropriate here because boy, did he clap back at Draymond Green. Listen to this.
First off, Draymond, we weren't the same players in high school. I don't care about our numbers being similar. I did it at the national level, the top level. Hence why I got the Naismith Award, and I got pretty much every award you can think of in high school. I was ranked number 1. You were ranked, I don't know. So cut it out. Next. College, you actually were a really good college basketball player, but it's hard to compare because I was only there for 6 months, something you could never do. Talk about I was, one of the featured guys. No, I was the guy. I led my team in scoring. I was first team All-ACC, freshman player of the year, lottery pick. Stop. Next. NBA, hey, man, you got it, Dre. I mean, listen, I played in the NBA for more than 10 years, more than a decade, but 11 years, but I'm not a Hall of Famer like you. So I'll give you that credit. All right, you got it. But let's peel back that onion and understand why. Easy, Tiger. Okay? You have the delusion, the non-wherethought, the irony of you saying I'm part of the biggest bailout in NBA history. Draymond, you are the luckiest basketball player I think I've ever seen, especially in modern day history. Let's talk about that. You were drafted to a franchise with the Hall of Fame front office, Bob Myers, Hall of Fame coach, Steve Kerr, the greatest shooter of all time, and perhaps the top 5 player of all time, Steph Curry, Hall of Famer. One of the greatest shooters, top 5 shooter of all time, another Hall of Famer, Klay Thompson. The Swiss Army knife himself, the guy who could do a little bit of everything on the floor, Andre Iguodala, another Hall of Famer. I know, keep up. It's a lot of talent. Not to mention one of the most lethal scorers of all time and arguably a top 10 player of all time, Kevin Durant, the same guy you chased off because of this, your mouth. You talk too much. And that's not even counting the plethora of talent around those guys. The Sean Livingstons, the Barbosas, the Andrew Wiggins, the Jordan Pooles, who you also chased off. Cut it out. Draymond, you're the backpack jump shooter. You're the guy that everyone leaves open. No one guards you. There are hours and hours and hours of film of just you being left wide open. In fact, anybody can just YouTube or Google or watch any Draymond game ever, and he's open all game. There are clips of you getting a rebound and just driving in a straight line and just getting a wide open layup because everyone's fanning out to guard the actual talent on the team. Talk about Steve Kerr made your career. No, Steve Kerr made your career. How dare you?
Dang. He's getting personal.
What's your caustic?
At some time, it's not over.
But the beef ain't over. It's gonna get ugly,
That's what I'm saying. It's not over.
Hopefully they don't see each other. I mean,
look at Stephen A. Smith's face, man.
but
Oh my God.
but Stephen A. know that he could do the same thing, right? He does that. That's his living. He's criticized players for whatever reason, right? That's part of his job. He's made billions off of that, right? However, right, with this Austin Rivers and Draymond thing, Draymond, I guess he's getting a big head. He's big heading right now because when you look at the reality, I don't know if y'all watch basketball like that.
Yeah.
But there's games where he's no better than Dennis Rodman, AC Green, Drew Holiday. You know, he's no better. You know what I'm saying? So he just need to accept that. But he's looking. It's funny how I said the Rivers boy. He's like I said, I think he's going to expose a lot of bad and ugly about NBA basketball.
Right.
But I think it's gonna bring that villain type of game back where they ain't really friends on the no more off the court and they back to just foul. You know, it's gonna be a crazy future for him.
We need some of that back, man.
No, because everybody be in their emotions are pain. They'll be going from basketball court, running straight to YouTube and crying about the player and how he pushed him in the back and I felt sad and you know they should. You know, nobody need that, man.
Well, anyway, man, the point really is, man, that's a nice little back and forth there. Stephen A. captured it, man. Just
that was true,
right? And but I tell you what, we're gonna hear more of it because Draymond don't know how to shut up. That's for sure.
That was a good little back and forth, man. But that was true, though, man. That was.
Yeah, that was true. It was true. Let me see. I'm stuck here. Let me listen. I know you guys maybe don't like boxing.
Yeah, I love
this
boxing.
David Benavidez Zordo Ramirez fight. Benavidez is one of the baddest dudes out there, man. And you could just go ahead and post this, and YouTube has a fight. You don't have to pay anything, right? It's on YouTube, full fight. It's only 5 rounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that made this fight, not only is my man Benavidez so good, the boxing color blow guy, he was in the zone. I mean, man, Benavidez is hitting this guy. He's like, he's speaking fast, right? A left or right, blah, blah, blah. He's hitting him, blah, blah, blah. And he says, Mamma mia. And then the guy bells and the guy falls down. You know, I said, man, that was a great call. But David Benavidez has got to be one of the greatest pound per pound fighters out there right now. Nobody wants to fight him. Nobody. You know, so hey man, if you've never seen a David Benavidez fight, this one is one to watch. You know, it just happened like last weekend or some shit like that. So it is awesome. Awesome. My other small guy and the little guys are never as exciting as the big guys, but this guy here, anyway, he won a unanimous decision over this other young guy. So anyhow, man, so I cover the boxing. I gotta watch some of that stuff. And let me ask you a question.
Yeah, when's Gypsy King gonna fight Joshua? AJ?
They're not gonna fight.
They're not?
AJ doesn't want to fight.
No?
No.
That can be a big payday for him, man.
Yeah, the brother got some other issues going on. He's got some mental off the floor. He got some personal issues going on.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So he did that exhibition, because it didn't really matter that much. And he made a lot of money for that. And he knows that even though the white boy that wants to fight him, the other English guy, I can't why don't know. Huh?
Yeah,
whatever his name is. I don't know, man.
I forgot his first name, but I know they call him Gypsy King or something.
Yeah, the Gypsy King. Right. So the Gypsy King wants to fight him, right? And but in that fight, the guy who would make the money and make the fight is him saying yes.
Yep.
And he's reluctant to do it, man. He's just reluctant to do it.
I wonder why, man.
He's trying to hold on to his title a little longer, man.
He's lost before though, man. So the title is not that important. He just
if you get it and you never had it, yeah, you want it. Or if you lost it and you get it back, you want that title.
I don't think he's just worrying about the title. First, I think he's a little scared, man. He's just listen. He's just a big dude. I don't even think he really likes boxing.
Man, he ain't scared, man. He's just trying to
Right,
relive.
yeah, he might
He's
not be.
trying to
Yeah,
relish the moment, man.
yeah, he's been a
He'll fight him
champion.
next year. He'll fight him next year.
He's been a champion for years, off and on. So it's not
Mhm.
just relish the moment. I just think, well, he might not be
It's
scared.
over now.
That's the wrong word. He's not scared for per se. Not like a guy would be scared to get in the ring. I don't think he really likes boxing. I really don't. So he looks lethargic. So he's got to be up for the fight and all this other kind of shit.
Yeah, it's all in his mind. I bet he's a good man.
Anyway, so first question, man. Should Jamila Adams, Stephon Diggs' accuser, should she be put in jail? Should she be prosecuted for lying?
Yeah, technically they should give her about a year, 6 months. Good. You know what I'm saying?
They're even gonna bring it up.
No, they ain't gonna bring it up, man. That's part of the play, man. Everything about this is part of the same get a black man play. Same thing. It all worked out in the same. It's too many connections. And it's because of his own behavior. They're just exposing his own behavior. You get it. You give a baby.
That don't mean she should get away with trying to throw his ass in jail.
No, that's part of the play, though. The white people was in on that shit too. What you talking about?
I don't think she should go to. I don't think she should go to jail, but she should get
Yes, she
fined.
should.
Her salary for the next 5 years should go to him.
She could go to jail.
Man, she ain't got no goddamn money.
Yeah, she ain't got no money.
Don't matter. Her salary should go to him for the next 5 years.
Charles, let's just say this was you, Stephon Diggs, and she lied on you. And would you want her to go to jail, or would you just say go home and I'll meet you later?
I'll take your $5 a month.
Yeah.
Put her ass in
Go
jail.
in jail. Yeah.
I mean, come on. It's
Well,
not gonna happen.
I think jail is a bit harsh. I would just say.
So what, man?
Wait a minute, man.
Come on, Charles, man. I can't believe you talking
Coach,
jail.
it's harsh. Look, man. You know what? Charles is my guy, right? But Coach, we have to kick his ass right now, okay?
Yeah, we gotta get on him
We
right now.
gotta kick his ass,
Yeah, we gotta bust him
Yo,
down.
do you know what it's like? You know what it's like to be incarcerated, man?
Now, hey, so Charles, okay, so again, right? That's why she should go to jail, because she was willing to put his life and send him into jail.
$69 million.
She would be willing to do that in his face, in all the other people's face. It was all set up to be a lie, brother. And she lied. Charles, just think about it. This is your empire. This is your life. She's ready to send you to jail. And they come back, the white folk catch your black bloodline, Charles, brother, you going to jail. So she should be going right down to the back. And I'll only want to talk because she ain't got no money. She done already made me lose millions.
At the end of the day, man, 2 wrongs don't make a right.
Yes, it do. Yes, it do.
Wait, first of all,
yes, it do.
Stephon Diggs wasn't wrong.
Yeah, he wasn't even wrong.
He's a victim.
He's a victim.
Hey, Charles, you know what? It's enough, man. We're gonna have plenty of conversations after this one. I'm gonna remember this shit the next time.
You bring this up next week, I'll pay, man.
Well, you know what? It's possible she fell in love, and then he threw her on the curb, so she got hurt.
No, man.
That's true, but that's
she was a paid cook. And she was mad because he was flying other girls out, going to the Super Bowl, and she got mad. But again, yes, she got mad. She was letting him hit it on the side.
Your pull-out game worked with only me. Everybody else, she had no pull-out.
You're right. Some women are very emotional, man. She could have been
So
under the
what?
sheets, hearing all this shit. I love you, all this shit. And then they say, you kick her to the curb. So so she was acting irrational.
She got mad. She got mad and lied. She made up a whole story on him. She got mad. That's the thing. She got mad and was willing to send.
If anything, man, I put her in therapy, man.
Man, no, send her ass for 6 months. Like I said, a year in jail, 6 months, good behavior. Go sit your ass in the corner.
Don't ever run for office.
Suspend her license.
Don't ever
all right. 6 months. I'll go for 6 months. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's reasonable.
Listen, don't ever run for office, because no matter where you run, I'm going there to vote against you.
Yeah, good damn.
I'm going. Take it easy, man.
You have a candidate that has empathy, man. That's all.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And listen, man, it's the second one we talked about already. That spat between Draymond and Green. We know, man. I think Austin Rivers got the best of that one with the last tape.
As I said, man, I don't think Green's talent is really like in a Hall of Fame category. He's only going to Hall of Fame because he's got 4 rings. That's all.
No, I agree with you. I mean, I
Yeah.
think that's what's going to get him in. He's going to get in because of the body of work that he did as I would say the nexus as the point forward of the team. So he took a lot of pressure off of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson because they didn't have to spend a lot of time with the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so he did this. The unsung hero that they mentioned that I forgot about, and now I just mentioned out, he just slipped out of my mind. The light-skinned brother who was on the team, Livingston.
That's right. Yeah, he was a key.
He's an unsung hero, man. Livingston.
He was a key guy too. Yeah, he played good D too.
Yeah, man.
He played defense, and they don't call him Barbosa, wasn't it? Barbosa, right?
Yeah, Bob. Oh, yeah.
I think he's from Brazil.
Yeah, he is from Brazil. So he didn't.
Yeah, the Barbosa. He was hustler too, man.
So those Golden State teams was absolutely fantastic.
Oh,
man.
yeah,
Great
yeah.
teams, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, the last one on this thing is so what do you got? OKC and what? 5, 6. 5 or 6. You think it's sweet?
No. I mean, OKC against LA, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I got OKC in 4.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I got OKC, and then I got San Antonio in 7.
Okay, so I got OKC in 5 at minimum. LeBron's not going to get swept. He'll find a way. And as far as I think I agree with you. I think San Antonio is going to find a way to pull it out.
Yeah,
I think they'll find a way to pull it out. That's for sure. And
especially
anyway,
in 100%, right?
No, he
Anthony
played.
Edwards?
No, he's fine now. He's back.
Oh, okay.
Because I saw the first game. I saw the highlights. Yeah, he's nicked up, man, but he played a lot of that game.
Okay.
So he'll be ready for game 2. I don't, he's a young guy, man. The guy is young, man.
Yeah.
He's resilient. Anyway, man,
barring any injuries, I think San Antonio is going to put it out, like I said. Unless Victor Wembanyama gets hurt somehow. You never know.
Yeah, well, let's figure they're going to get through without the injuries aside. Let's put that aside because that could happen anytime.
Exactly.
Let's just say the teams get through without injuries. They should. San Antonio should win, or else that would be a big letdown for the NBA. They want to see him, and they want to see him against OKC.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I think San Antonio beat OKC.
3 out of 4 games.
Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
It'll be interesting. Anyway, man, hit the like button, everybody out there.
All right, buddy.
YouTube land, share the link, subscribe. If you see this on replay, put a comment in there, an emoji, anything to say, hey, I was here. And I appreciate that. Copyright, fair use. And, of course, we have the outro and all that kind of good stuff. You going? All right, man. Thanks for popping up, man. And listen, so you're around tomorrow, man. We're going to kick it, man. See what's going on. Hopefully, Mark.
All right, man.
All right.
Yeah, we'll talk about the market too, as always.
As always, yeah. Yeah, man.
All right, buddy.
And listen, you can hang around for the outro if you want to. We can talk out when I go offline, and then just take 2 minutes, man. That's
all right, no problem.
Yeah, so stick around, man. That's all.
Yeah, I'm hanging in.
All right.
Grab your friends, it's time to play. Join the fun, we're here all day. Watch the game with drinks in hand. On the swivel, let's take a stand. On the edge of our seats, we live for the thrill. In this moment together, we're feeling the chill. So here's to the laughter as we gaze at the stars. We say goodnight from the swivel at the sports bar. In the flicker of the screens where our spirits ignite, let's cherish this time as we fade into light. Tasty bite nights and big screen thrills. Every moment gives you chills. High fives and cheers, it's quite a sight. Join the crowd, it feels so right. As the game goes on, our hearts beat as one. Memories in the making, oh, this night's just begun. So here's to the laughter as we gaze at the stars. We say goodnight from the swivel at the sports bar. In the flicker of the screens where our spirits unite, let's cherish this time as we fade into light. So good night, my friends, till we meet again. In this world of the game, through thick and through thin.
Good night, all. Till next week. Our Pain, Marriage, Politics, and Sports, and Unique Sports Talk. See you next week at 7.